Hello guys, and it's time to talk about some Star Wars. So, okay, so today we are talking about the Skywalker saga. Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker saga. Really, I don't have, Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker saga is the all-new Lego Star Wars video game. If it's done right, it'll blow everybody away. And the more I hear about it, the more excited I get. And wow, this game is gonna be pretty awesome. Let's talk about I'm getting hyped. So let's talk about the gameplay. So the gameplay is gonna be like no other. You're gonna be able to explore. Yes, and I am a person that grew up with the Skywalker, with the complete saga. So yes, part of it, is nostalgia. So just letting you know, I'm not gonna say that none of it is nostalgia, but it's more than nostalgia. This game is gonna be a game. I think that's gonna be it's crafted for a whole new generation, but it's also crafted for the people. It's crafted for newcomers. Just like, newcomers to the Star Wars universe that play the complete saga. And it's also for people that are looking for something, a new, updated, expanded version of the complete saga. And I think it's going to be both of those things. And what I'm really excited about is the planets and the open world. This is going to be a humongous open world. So you're basically going to be able to explore 100 of planets. We're gonna be able to travel through space. We're gonna be able to go into different, basically, versions of the galaxy, tailored to look and feel like how the galaxy looked and felt in that movie. So let's say you're in Attack of the Clones. Coruscant is gonna look a lot like how it looked in Attack of the Clones. It's gonna have that vibe to it, But when you go into Revenge of the Sith, it's gonna have that really kind of ominous vibe. The Empire has taken over. I don't even know how the eras are gonna necessarily work. Also, you're gonna have freedom. So, level 1 can be from any movie. From the start, you can play on the Invisible. The first level of the game can be Saving the Chancellor, can Count Dooku, or it could just as easily be seeing Luke on the island on Octu. It's this whole, crazy big, expansive game that, so you're gonna have complete freedom. So you're gonna be able to play any movies in any order you like. Another thing that I want to talk about is the character selection. There's going to be over 500 characters. Yes, 500. Now, just to manage your excitement, these are going to be, some of these are going to be NPCs. So I could imagine maybe 30 of these, 45 of these characters being NPCs. But let's say that would be the worst case scenario. You'd still have 455 characters you play as, which is still double the amount of any Lego game we've gotten. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's true. Also, today's question of the day is, so today's question of the day that you can leave in the little, comment section, whatever, is what is the name of what is the name of your favorite character that lives on Naboo? So it can be Padme, it can be Jar Jar, favorite character that was introduced as a character who lives on Naboo. So yeah, this game, whoever comments first will get a shout out in some next video. I don't know when. I don't know when you'll comment it. I don't know when I'll see it. You get what I mean. Anyways, so back to the Skywalker saga. I guess now we should talk about Naboo. So Naboo is gonna be crazy. So I was like, I think Naboo, Coruscant, and Tatooine are gonna be the most expansive, crazy big planets in this game. And the reason why is because I think they're the most trademark, crazy big planets. So in Naboo, you're gonna have, of course, the royal areas. You're gonna have those big fields. You're gonna have the wherever the place was that Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan fought. Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan Kenobi fought Darth Maul in. You're gonna see Ota Gunga, along with the forests and the swamps, the other big field. Yeah, there are two big fields. Wait, is that the same field? Just thinking. And then Coruscant. Let's go to Tatooine. Coruscant, I think, is gonna be the biggest. And I'll tell you why. So, after this. So, Tatooine is gonna have most Isley, most Espa, Jabba's Palace, the Law's Homestead, which I can already predict it. To play as Rey with the yellow lightsaber, you have to go to the Law's Homestead and dig it up or something. Do something like that. There'll be some sort of character token or weapon token, some sort of token. Now, I'm gonna make this kind of a 2-part episode. The first is gonna be what we kind of already know, and then the second one, I don't even know if it's gonna be the next episode. Might do a couple episodes in between, but the next episode about the Skywalker saga, whenever I do it, will be about my kind of ideas, things I've spitballed. So they're not gonna be facts, but they'll be things that I found will probably be the case, or things that I just think sounds awesome. Another thing is Coruscant. Yes, Coruscant is gonna be a crazy big planet. This is gonna be the biggest, I think. We're gonna have the Senate building, the Jedi Council, the underworld, all the criminals hang out. So, yeah, oh my gosh, the underworld, 131.3 or 13.13, this could be our chance to get a Lego-fied version of what could have been the 13.13 game, or the 131.3. We're gonna have the cities of Coruscant, the opera, the theater. So much. It's just gonna be crazy. I am so excited about Coruscant. Wow. The other thing I want to talk about is the level system. I told you, you can play to the levels in any order that you like. But what I might not have told you is that you'll be able to play the levels in different ways, and you'll be rewarded for it using the challenge system. Now, it's not Telltale, it's not going to affect the story, but it will affect the, oh my gosh. will affect the way to play. So, I mean, this has kind of been a thing ever since Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens, when they introduced how you can choose multiple builds. So, like, you can be, a character. You can build let's say, a gigantic game system. This is just purely an example. Or you could build a mini farm with the same pieces. And I think we might get some similar to that with the challenge system. So basically, the challenge system is it's gonna give you the opportunity to find a different way to defeat the Emperor in the Return of the Jedi level. It's gonna make it so you can find little different ways to make your way through the trench run of like the Death Star, or the Death Star 2, or whatever. So yeah, I think also another one is and this is a question that I think I was asking, so I'm just gonna clarify. Even though Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens, that game is only 4 years old, technically it will be pretty close to 5 years old by the time the game comes out. It's still going to be purely a new game. So none of these levels all just add on a couple new graphic coatings. No, this is going to be completely different. It's also going to be completely different, not for any Lego Star Wars game, any Lego game. So let's say you're watching this and you play a lot of Lego games. It's going to be completely different, since this game is using a completely different engine. I honestly think the reason this thing got delayed, I don't know if it did get delayed, that might have just been like a false release date that lady said. But I think the reason it actually was delayed, because it said 2020, or 2020, but yeah, now it's spring 2021. I think the reason why this happened was a result of two things: the stupid virus, this coronavirus, COVID-19, SARS-CoV-19, whatever you want to call it, and the new engine. So, not saying this new engine is bad, but you're making the biggest, most wild, expansive game in Lego, in the history of Lego games. And you're also doing it on a whole brand new game engine. So, not saying the game engine is bad. It means that this is clearly just taking a little bit longer than expected, since this is the biggest Lego game ever. You know what I mean? They weren't, expecting this stupid virus thing to happen, So they simply thought, yeah, we can get this fixed up by sometime in 2020. No, because things happen, and now they're moving it to 2021. Okay, the last thing I'm gonna say is the gameplay trailer. That gameplay trailer was awesome. And also, one more thing, the health bars. So, Lego Star Wars and Skywalker Saga introduced a health bar system, with villains and bosses. And I know that this has occurred before, but it's going to be completely redesigned, and you're also going to be over the heads, right above the heads of regular enemies like stormtroopers and battle droids. So yeah, actually, we're about done. So yeah, see you in the next video and the next podcast, the next whatever, and see you later. General Kenobi, alligator, whatever. Okay.